the day after former American President Barack Obama playfully mocked Donald Trump's obsession with crowd size at the DNC, Trump unsurprisingly fired back. At a North Carolina event, Trump addressed his supporters, asking whether he should start getting personal, mocking the Obamas in the process. During his speech, Trump recalled how DNC delegates laughed and applauded when Obama likened him to an annoying neighbor. Trump then polled the crowd, should I get personal or should I not? Although his advisors suggested sticking to policy, Trump hinted that it's hard to avoid personal attacks when being constantly targeted, even claiming they want to put you in jail for nothing.
Let me ask you about that. We're going to do a free poll. Here's the two questions. Should I get personal? Should I not get personal? Ready? Should I get personal? Should I not get personal? I don't know. My advisors are fired. No, we'd rather keep it on policy, but sometimes it's hard when you're attacked from all ends. I mean, they want to put you in jail for nothing.
Trump didn't stop there. He also took a swipe at Michelle Obama, who had criticized him harshly, calling out his character in what she described as racist attacks. Trump sarcastically referred to Obama's comments, noting how the Obamas were getting personal all night long while he was advised to stick to policy.
He was taking shots at your president. And so was Michelle. You know, they always say, sure, please stick to policy, don't get personal. And yet they're getting personal all night long, these people. Do I still have to stick to policy?
The former president jabs came in response to the Obama's remarks, particularly Michelle's pointed criticisms. She condemned Trump for doubling down on ugly, misogynistic, racist lies instead of offering real solutions to improve people's lives. Her speech touched on a range of issues, including healthcare, reproductive rights, and education, as she highlighted the dangers of Trump's approach.
His same old con, doubling down on ugly, misogynistic, racist lies as a substitute for real ideas and solutions that will actually make people's lives better. Look, because cutting our health care, taking away our freedom to control our bodies, the freedom to become a mother through IVF like I did, those things are not going to improve the health outcomes of our wives, mothers, and daughters. Shutting down the Department of Education, banning our books, none of that will prepare our kids for the future. Demonizing our children for being who they are and loving who they love. Look, that doesn't make anybody's life better. Instead, it only makes us small.
Barack Obama, in his speech, humorously compared Trump to a bothersome neighbor who never stops running a leaf blower outside your window. The comparison resonated with the crowd, drawing cheers and applause, which Trump clearly noted. At his rally, Trump, known for his nicknames, referred to the Vice President Kamala Harris as Crazy Kamala and President Joe Biden as Crooked Joe or Sleepy Joe. His rhetoric remained consistent as he rallied his supporters. Meanwhile, the Democratic National Convention saw key figures like former President Bill Clinton and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi speaking in support of Kamala Harris's presidential bid.
I'll be so happy when she actually enters the White House as president, because she will break my record as the president who spent the most time at McDonald's.
Clinton criticized Trump for creating chaos and joked that Harris would break his record of spending time at McDonald's. Pelosi, on the other hand, attacked Trump for attempting to undermine democracy during the events of January 6, 2021.
We must choose leaders who believe in free and fair elections, who respect the peaceful transfer of power. The choice couldn't be clearer. Those leaders are Vice President Harris and Governor Walz.
The convention also featured Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, who accepted the Democratic vice presidential nomination, presenting himself as a champion of freedom, especially on issues like reproductive rights. He was welcomed with chants of "Coach" as he made his way to the stage for the most significant speech of his career.
It's the fourth quarter. We're down a field goal. But we're on offense and we've got the ball. We're driving down the field. And boy, do we have the right team. Kamala Harris is tough. Kamala Harris is experienced, and Kamala Harris is ready.
Adding to the drama, Oprah Winfrey made an unscheduled appearance, urging independent voters to support Harris and stressing that decency and respect are on the ballot. She also subtly criticized the Republican vice presidential nominee, J.D. Vance, for his childless cat lady remark.
When a house is on fire, we don't ask about the homeowner's race or religion. We don't wonder who their partner is or how they voted. No, we just try to do the best we can to save them. And if the place happens to belong to a childless cat lady, well, we try to get that cat out too.
Outside the convention, hundreds of pro-Palestinian protesters gathered demanding peace and an end to the bombings in the occupied Palestinian territories. The protest came after a night of clashes between police and demonstrators, which resulted in 72 arrests. In a stark contrast, Trump's rally, his first outdoor event since an attempted assassination, took place under tight security, with the former president attacking Harris's national security stance, claiming she would destroy the country if she took charge. For all the latest updates, subscribe to DigiCoin Daily.